Namaskar, everyone. Welcome to our meditation for healing and well-being today. Always a joy to see you. So, we'll immediately begin, and I want to preface my session by saying that you needn't be a victim of health challenges because you have the power of the universe within you. You needn't be a victim. If you hold the mindset of a victim, then certainly you are lost. Certainly you have lost the game. But if you continuously hold the idea of being well and staying well, then you have the greatest chance of recovery. So your health is squarely in your hands. Sometimes the issue might be that your mind is creating it. Your emotions are creating it. Your lifestyle is creating it. So you need to take a hard look at what is creating it, because although we do the meditation and we allow our practitioners to offer the therapies, your lifestyle can continue to undermine your well-being. So all the good that you would have achieved, you begin to lose it. And hence the reason why I keep on having these sessions, just to support you. And everything that I tell you to do is everything that I do every day. Because I live in the body of a senior, right? So you can imagine I want to stay vital throughout the lifespan. So everything that I practice, I offer to you as well. But more importantly today, it's how can we use the mind power in healing? How can we use the mind power? So that requires mindset. So you can have the most positive mind, but if it's not centered in the source of your being, if it's not aligned to the divine within you, then your healing will still be compromised. So the very first thing that we need to do is to center in our source being. That's where the power of the universe is within us. And the more you follow my teachings and guidance, the more you will feel awakened to that power within you. It's called Shaktipat, when we inspire another through our own presence and energy. We awaken it in another. That divine connection. So today I want you to take absolute responsibility for improving your well-being, using your mind power. And also I want to tell you that your thoughts can undermine your health, or your thoughts can boost your well-being. Just a simple thought. Initially, the thought of, I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better. And if you begin to create a feeling that goes with that, if a feeling ripples through your body with that thought, I'm going to get better. And if you put a visual image in your mind of being better, remembering your good times, that is extremely stimulating to every cell. So the thoughts are important, the accompanying emotions are important, and then the connection with the divine, that you can actually feel it. Feel these energies are rippling through your being. And the imagery in the mind is also important. If you value your well-being, you'll want to learn everything that I teach you. And when I am communicating with you, the voice is one level. But the energy of love is another level. The energy of positivity and presence is another level. The energy of my intention for you is another level. Because where your intentions may be weak, I try to strengthen it by getting into your field and lifting you. So if you sit in a meditation and you open yourself and align to where I am centered, you will experience incredible energy in the session. And that is an awakening, which means if it's an awakening, all you need to do is to sustain it. So stay with me in this session. Remember, the body is only a fleshy covering of your soul being. Your reality is not the body. This body is simply a vehicle for your earthly experience to work through your karmas, the actions of the past that bind you to this plane. So the body is a vehicle to help you to get into freedom. And hopefully, you will tap into that energy, that you don't depend on just being with me, but you can feel what I feel no matter where you are. That's the goal. Then you'll truly appreciate what I do in these sessions for you and with you. Okay? So let's begin our session today. Let's sit in a posture that's comfortable. Ensure you're relaxed mentally, emotionally. And let's take a moment to bring the body into relaxation. Let the face relax and the eyes. Let the neck relax. You can move the head from side to side, up and down. Let your neck relax. This exercise can make quite a difference to how you feel. Let the shoulders relax. You can lift them, rotate them either way. And as you rest your hands, let them be comfortable. It's always better to leave your palms upturned because energies flow through them. Either way, you can receive energies through them and you can also transmit energies through them. So the palms are a very powerful tool of communication. And as you let your hands relax, just open up the heart chakra to loving being. By beginning to hold the intention that I am an instrument of divine love. I open my heart that your love, O Supreme Self, will flow in and through me. I'm an instrument of your love. Just hold that intention there. And while you do that, hold your entire body in this mindset. I love you, my body. You're God's gift to me. I love you, my every cell. You're so precious to me. I mean this. I mean every word that I repeat in this affirmation. I love you, my body. You're God's gift to me. I love you, my every cell. You're so precious to me. And you make a heart connection with the body. The body is a creature of nature, and you're an immortal soul. When you say this to the body, and you intend this, every cell within you receives it. Now open the belly to breathe. That you breathe this into every cell. And with that, allow the torso to relax. So in a very relaxed way, you're breathing. And every time you breathe out, just feel the beautiful relaxation that happens as you breathe out. Breathing away all stresses. And as you breathe in, just think of the energizing, connecting with your source being through the heart, through the mind. Give attention to the pelvic area and allow yourself to feel comfortable in your seat. Relax the thighs, the calves, and the feet. And now focus on the breathing. The breathing can take you into deeper states of relaxation. But the breath has to be in rhythm. No jerky breathing. No restless breathing. Every time you breathe in, open up the belly to breathe, open up the rib cage to breathe, open up the chest to the shoulders, because then you're filling all the lobes in the lungs. And you're connecting with the chakras in the area. And when you breathe out, conversely, you drop the shoulders, bring the rib cage in, and the belly, and go right down to the root, to the perineum area, before you open up to the breath again. And the magic of breathing is that you need to pause, wait for the body to tell you to breathe. So you keep a deeper connection with the body. Don't allow your head to drop, Christelle. Yeah, keep the neck and the head restful. And open up the belly to breathe. Bring more air into your body. So you will maintain this posture comfortably. Now use the breath to go deeper within. You're capable of doing that. Because the breath can lead you to the chakras within and to a deeper connection with the divine. Because you're breathing into the root, you're breathing into the belly, you're breathing into the chest, you're breathing into the throat. So you're breathing into the chakra areas. And when you open up the body to breathe, appreciate the connection that you have in a silent mind and loving heart and vital core. Silent mind, loving heart, and vital core. Now remember once again the pauses. Now, if you observe, you are in the healing space. Have a lot of respect for this space and acknowledge the power of the universe that's within you. She is Kundalini Shakti. She's the evolutionary power within you. She seeks your total well-being. She has your back, so to speak. When you begin to feel her presence, you will feel her in an open heart, that she's bringing love into your space. When you feel her in the core of the belly area, she's increasing your vitality, improving your digestion. When you feel her at the eyebrows, she's trying to bring your mind in focus. And when you feel her at the root, she's grounding you. She's the true guru in the inner space. She's the guide. And like I said, she wants your total well-being. Now use the power to visualize So as you communicate with your body, hold a beautiful image of total well-being when you are at your best. This whole image that you are on your best physically, mentally, emotionally. You're happy, healthy, and strong. Hold that image. You can remember that, so hold that. Do not think that you are feeble or you are a victim because the body is challenged. The body is in a different dimension to your soul being. This image you are creating is in your soul being, and it ripples through the body. Now stay with me, because I'm going to go into the silence and only speak as necessary. So I'm working with you on the inside. Stay with me and stay with the field, the healing field. Our Reiki practitioners, you can become active as soon as you're ready. Try to keep a mantra in the mind so you can keep the mind constantly recharged and in the present moment. As you hold a thought that the mantra is strengthening the mind and strengthening the healing that is happening through the Kundalini power. No need to leave the mind vacant. And actively extend energies to every part of your body. You should be aware of every organ within you, the muscles, the bones. And repeat the mantra as you open up your energies to them. Whichever mantra that energizes you. And stay connected to my field, which is the field of the masters. And for those of you who feel centered in that power, share it, open your field to all those who are meditating with us. Now open your awareness to the physical world around you. Your body is sustained by it, by the air that you breathe, the water that you drink, the food that you eat. Open up your awareness with gratitude to the earth, to water, to fire. Without the sun, we cannot exist. Without the earth, we cannot exist. Without water, we can't. Without air, we can't. Have a lot of gratitude in your hearts for the support of nature. But nature is also being abused. So we want to extend this healing field to the natural world, to the earth, to the air, to the water, to the fire, to space. May we humankind coexist harmoniously with all the forces of life, with all the elements of nature. May we humankind coexist harmoniously with all the forces of life. And let's extend a prayer for the well-being of all those who are suffering across our world. Those going through or challenged by emotional trauma. Mental stress, physical stresses, human rights abuse. Let's open our heart in prayer. May all those who are suffering across our world be held in grace. May their consciousness be open to that grace, that they may receive it. May we humankind protect nature, restore the natural ecology of nature, the balance. May we humankind be guardians of the earth. May we protect all animal species as they are part of our earthly existence. And may we live in harmony with the environment. And now let's strengthen that intention with a beautiful, powerful mantra, Mahamrityunjaya. It's a prayer to the universe for restoration. For removal of all disease. And for awakening to deathless consciousness. It's a prayer. Join me as we pray for the healing of our planet and restoration of life and the balance of nature. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Amritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshayam mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshayam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshayam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshayam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshayam Amritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshayam Amritat. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you everyone for joining us today. And just to remind you, from the many lifetimes that we have lived, we carry within our psyche those memory patterns of disease. And when we begin to feel like a victim to those patterns of the past, this is the space that we can upgrade them. We can transform those patterns of the past into more healthy patterns. When you bring the mantra into the mind, when you open up your consciousness to total awareness of your being, what's happening in the mental sphere, what's happening in the emotional sphere, what's happening in the sphere of vitality, what's happening in the physical body. When you open yourself to that, you can transform those patterns you have of the past that makes you feel that you wouldn't get better, or makes you feel that some part of you is ill and that you are a victim now. Don't allow that to happen. The evolutionary process demands that we transform and evolve through all the experiences that we are having. And here's where you learn to do that. So don't succumb to those old patterns. They may have happened in lower consciousness, but now your consciousness is much higher. So we can transform them to the consciousness we have now. So this discipline is extremely important. And those of you who live in Trinidad and Tobago and are close by, you can come to these sessions, you can come here. It's stronger here. And when you come, you're able to get our therapists to help you energetically. But we need to be more aware of our well-being, our health and well-being, and do everything that we can, mentally, emotionally, through our actions and physically, to restore balance and well-being. So we can totally do that. Ensure that you rest well every night. Ensure that you eat the right things and make the right choices. Ensure that you think positively. Ensure that every thought that you think should be full of light, goodness, positivity. And ensure that your emotions are always balanced and positive. You can do that. You need to believe in yourself that you can. Here's where we strengthen your belief in that power within you to heal you and to restore well-being. So even though our bodies may age, don't succumb to aging, because you are an immortal soul, as the Mahamrityunjaya mantra says. You're an immortal soul. You have no disease within your essence. None. If it is in the body, you can do something about it. And you should. And more than anything else, look at your lifestyle, because you could be undermining your own well-being. So I leave you with these tips today. And for those of you who are here on the premises, know that our facilities remain open for you. A joy always to have your company. I absolutely love doing this. This is a special session. Every session. I was just so reminded that next Tuesday will be our healing session, because there's a wedding that is happening in the ashram on Thursday. So on Wednesday there'll be preparation for that wedding. Very special wedding that has been planned for a long time. So it will be on a Tuesday. So just a reminder to all of you that next 2 week session will be on a Tuesday, and I hope to see all of you again and more. Okay? Have a blessed day, everyone. Namaskar.